Like such a mole today. What is this? I thought I looked somewhat cute. And now I see that I just look like a mole. Hello from a very dreary but muggy Los Angeles. Can you tell the perspiration, the glow? It's there. Ugh. I find it rather hard to switch from talking about reposting words, Laura. I find it very hard to switch from talking about things but that is what I'm attempting to do right now because I've had quite a heavy heart over the past few days. And yeah, let's try and get back to normal programming, shall we? That said, I do find it infuriating when people with a large following don't address wider issues. Having this conversation with somebody the other day and they were like, well, if it's not on brand or if it's not what they regularly talk about, why should they? So for example, if they're Super Shredded Sally, you know, she's got 69 million followers and she doesn't address wider global, political, socioeconomic, whatever issues, why should she? Because she's just Super Shredded Sally. My point to this was, if Super Shredded Sally doesn't address these wider issues to her 69 million followers, I've obviously made this person up, by the way. If Super Shredded Sally doesn't address this to her 69 million followers, who will? Like, yes, there's some onus on the person, the audience as one individual to find out about whatever issues are going on. You know what I mean? Like, yes, actually the hint is in the name of an influencer, right? They are an influencer. So if that influencer, actually somebody, I was thinking about this earlier today, if that influencer is able to influence their audience to sell out a handbag or a skincare, whatever, if they're able to influence them to purchase things, which is quite a large amount of influence, let's just talk about. You're able to influence people to part with their money, so much so that something sells out. That's quite big. Nearly missed my mouth there. So you're able to influence them that much, then surely, not even just to part with their money, but you could influence them enough that they have wider knowledge about a social issue. Surely that is just as, if not more, important to talk about rather than just getting somebody to buy your booty burn workout. Do you see what I mean? Like, I don't expect fitness influencers or whoever to just completely 180 and start talking about Afghanistan or Haiti or somewhere. I don't expect that. But at least recognize it. At least recognize that there are other things going on in the world and it's not just about losing lower belly fat or whatever the situation, right? At the very least, these people, these influencers have enough influence to be able to raise awareness for things. I don't necessarily mean stop, but they have enough to raise awareness to certain things. Anyway, I'm probably digging my own hole because I'm highlighting, like, I'm not saying I'm better than them. I'm just saying that with 69 million followers, Super Shredded Sally could just, you know, recognize that there are better, more important things to be talking about. Anyway, I'm going to try and get off my high horse now. It's still raining. I'm still perspiring. I was going to talk about something health and fitness related, but, you know, as per, she just waffled on and just, you know, waffled on about other mental things going on in my brain. I haven't yet spoken more about what I posted about. I think it was on Monday, about how, like, it goes from being, oh my God, I wish I had your eyebrows. People sort of say, I wish I had your eyebrows. I wish I had your tan, to go back to where you came from. I don't mean that in terms of like, that's what happened, but there's a shift in paradigm, right? It starts at one end of like, I wish I had your tan, whatever. somewhere, and I don't know where the shift changes, one's mindset becomes, some people's mindsets become, shut the borders, go back to where you came from. And where does that shift happen? I'm not saying it's a new shift, because I was talking to Better Half about this and she was like, well, this is nothing new. And I was like, no, I'm not saying it's new. I'm just saying in one's mental capacity, where does that shift change from, I wish I had your tan, which, you know, comes from being mixed race, to, oh, but all of those people from other countries need to go back to where they came from. Where does one's mind shift change? Let a girl know.